Has it ever truly been important for you guys to belong to a specific group or clique, say in school or at work? Because I find that there are a lot of people who appear to be obsessed with that. It's incredibly important and essential for them to belong to something. Me personally, I can understand as a human, a creature who inherently needs social activity, wanting to be a part of something, like say having meaning in your life. The way I manifest it is meaningful connections. Meaningful connections to me preferably consist of an individual that I can say, oh, I can hang out with this person for emotional support, this other person for professional support, this other person for life development, etc. I do not need to be a part of a group. I do not need to be a part of a cult. I do not need to be part of a religious group to feel spiritually nurtured. I do not need to feel I belong to a specific clique at work. I like to get along with my team at the very least. Then outside of that, it's not like I need to have another group of people that quantifiably is massive. Say, this is the group that's inviting me to parties. This is the group that is always having a cookout at home. Anything like that. I don't care about those things, but I find that for some people that really matters a lot, to the point that if they don't get that, they get depressed. They're not satisfied. And I just wish to understand if you guys ever related to any of that, if you guys were anything like that. And if so, explain it to me, because I just don't get it as someone who isn't into that. I guess it's difficult for me, and it also doesn't help that I don't like social events that exceed more than maybe 3 people. 4 is kind of pushing it. That is my ideal group size. But sometimes there are groups, say at work, that you see them and it's like they're traveling in packs. And if they're not part of that pack, or if that pack is not present, their behavior changes, their demeanor changes. Why is it that your attitude is dependent on who's here and who isn't? When you meet me, I'm a very consistent person. So you know that no matter what time of the day it is, what day of the month it is for me, where I'm at, who I'm with, who's here, who isn't, you know what to expect from me. And I think that's why I find groups discouraging, because not only do people seem to have like trouble with their attention span in some instances, and one of the things I hate is when we have a really good topic but someone is clowning around in it and like derail it, whatever. If you can find me a group of like 5 people who know how to remain focused and know how to contribute relevant information to a discussion that is going to result in the edification of everyone involved, then sure, I'm down. But unfortunately, I don't seem to find that. And I know it's not impossible to find them because I have met them before. But unfortunately, it's groups of people who are not sharing my zip code, you know? So it's not like, yeah, I can hang out with them all the time. Those are my current thoughts, you guys. I hope that what I said made sense. It's really more of a question, and then I tried to express how it is that I feel it and see it, and maybe you guys can fill in, because mentally, when it comes to that, I'm kind of a void. And if I'm not going to be part of groups because groups bring me no joy whatsoever, then at least I want to understand it so that I can interact better with the world around me, because some people overwhelm themselves, and I want to tell them so bad, maybe you should consider traveling solo or reducing the size of your squad, because not everybody is right for you under every circumstance, no matter how tight you feel you are with this person. That's where I'm coming from. So you guys let me know if I'm just an extreme social manager, or if I just know how to take care of my mental and emotional well-being. And because I've never belonged to anything, then I genuinely enjoy this because I know this is the way I am. I know this is my identity, but maybe some of the folks who I know have not figured that out about themselves. One person I know feels overwhelmed to be the entertainer of the group, because otherwise, when this person doesn't behave like that, they get asked, oh, what's wrong with you? Why are you down or just not yourself? I know this person. I would never say that to this person because I know what this person is actually going through. But because this person put that facade for so long, see what I'm saying? It seems like these relationships are superficial, which I say that a lot in the channel. I was not built for superficial friendships and relationships. And that's why, to me, the groups that I observe are absolutely superficial, especially with the stuff that I know that goes on in those groups. So anyways, you guys, let me know. I'm really curious because I want to understand the matter better since I'm not a part of it. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. What would you say is something that you learned during a group activity? Let's start off with that.